1, 2, 3. Alright, there he goes. Hello, Cheese is bad. Hi. And hello everybody. Welcome to today's stream. I actually, I had an idea before I started today. And I was like, I want to complete the GINYU Force Super Battle Road, even if it cost me a case, because of the reveal of the theme for Worldwide Celebration. Because we know it's gonna be Namek. So I'm like, I kind of want to do that. I kind of want to go ahead and do it. And I had prepared my GINYU Force theme for that. That's why that's the title of this stream, because that's the objective that I want to do. And also I wanted to do a showcase for Defenders of Justice, which I don't think is going to go well. But we can give it a shot. But yeah, I'm hoping everything goes right, because we were very close to beating GINYU Force Super Battle Road, but we failed. I'm just gonna go ahead and clear these pattern battles, missions and battles and shit before we get to it. But yeah, sorry for the messy intro. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for saying hi today in chat, and hopefully everybody's hyped for what's coming, because I'm super hyped for what's coming, to be honest. Thinking about Namek Saga celebration, a huge celebration coming. Thinking about a new Super Saiyan Goku, and also all the cards that can come true, because I personally believe that Namek Saga was completely abandoned, before this celebration that is coming up, and now I'm starting to feel very well about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm starting to feel like we're gonna see a lot of content, hopefully. And one of the things that I was talking about just last stream, maybe we will see a transforming Sarbon card at last, which is something that I'm very, very hyped about. Hopefully as a banner unit for the Frieza that's coming, because you know that they're gonna do Frieza versus Goku, right? There's no way they're gonna go ahead and swerve us in some kind of way or form. They're not gonna go ahead and do that. At least I don't think so. And maybe no, also that what I was thinking about is the yellow coin LR that's gotta come, and now that I see this Piccolo right here, I'm like, maybe it's gonna be a Piccolo or a nail card, and they're gonna fuse, or the assimilation that the Mechans do, or maybe they're gonna do this Vegeta right here, and those thoughts are really, really cool to have. I'm excited to see the new animations for them. I know, bro, I'm super excited for that. I'm super excited for everything that's coming for Namek, to be honest. And just, dude, it's just such a cool thing to see, because nobody was expecting it. Everybody was having, I myself wasn't expecting it, you know what I'm saying? I had many different theories, and I never even thought about Namek, and the fact that they threw that at us, suddenly I'm like, oh fuck yeah. I'm like, that's what I needed. That and it goes to show that sometimes it's nice to not know anything, you know what I'm saying? It's cool to be like, oh well, I don't know what the hell is coming, but when it's revealed, you get hyped. And okay, well, I don't know if I want to do this right now, but I'm gonna just go ahead and do it real quick. I'm just gonna throw a couple of common cards in the middle of it, and I don't care much about the boost. I just go ahead and pick whatever fight happens in the anime, and I know that Android 17 fought Piccolo, but I throw also Great Saiyaman 1 and 2 just because I know the direct combo. And yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and hit fight and just do the same for this, probably with with Trunks, and probably with Gohan right here, and then picking a couple of other units. Again, just a combo for damage and then battle. But yeah, having the thought of Namek celebration is just super cool, and hopefully they don't botch it. I think once again, I was talking about I was talking about the idea of like how like last year's celebration was probably like with the best banners I've ever seen in like my life and the best units. I'm gonna show you my team real quick. Yeah, in a few. I'm just gonna go ahead and finish this right real quick. Like when you think about it, just for like a few seconds, you realize that I should have used other units for this one, but and then here, there you go. That should be enough, I think. When you think about it, the units for last year's celebration was, you know, they were extremely OP. And even the banner units, I feel like, you know, Bucolo and Tien were probably like the best banner units in the game at the moment. And I don't think they've been dethroned. Let me go ahead and show you real quick. Okay. Speaking of Tien, you know, and speaking of Vegito, like this is the team that I usually use, and this is like my favorite team to use. I mean, as you can see, it's almost rainbowed, and I think everybody but this Vegito right here is level 10 links. Yeah, it's close, not really there. And also let me see the fusion. Yeah, it only has one level 10 link, but I think that everybody else has it, right? Yeah. Like this is the team that I have, and this is a team that it's a really fun team to use and one that I recommend a lot. And yeah, Majin Buu Saga is like probably one of the best categories right now in the game. And you know, if it was up to me, if Videl could actually link up with this unit, with these units better, I'd probably use her as well, maybe instead of in Vegito. Because my rotations will be then Videl, Gohan, and then Goku, Vegeta, and then Vegito floating and Tien supporting. But yeah, like this is one of my favorite themes, but also this one right here. If you don't have the GT Heroes units, like if you don't have Goku and Vegeta, I recommend that you do everything there is in your power to get them as soon as they come back. Because like these guys right here are incredible. Like if you want to run GT Heroes, you have to get them. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I was very close, very lucky in this banner because I actually got 2 copies of Vegeta. So that's why he's like 69%. But yeah, this is another team that I usually enjoy a lot. And this is like probably one of the best free-to-play units to use for sure. And then, well, these are the teams that I use for a couple of runs with the God event. So this is why you see it's a little bit wonky because, for example, Caulifla is not under the leader skill at all. But this is the representatives of Universe 7. And there you go, that's your answer. I did get both Goku and Vegeta from the anniversary. But I got extremely shafted by the yellow coin banner. I never was actually able to get Android 17 nor Golden Frieza. Like both of them decided to just dodge every single stone that I threw at them and every single ticket as well. I used all my rainbow tickets on them and goddamn, like they decided not to show up. It didn't matter what I threw at them. They just decided like, you know, we're gonna be the L that you're gonna take this anniversary, and I'm fine with that, to be honest. But yeah, this team right here is really fun, and you know, it's cool to use it. I usually don't like to use like full legendary teams because I feel like that's too easy, but with these guys right here, I feel like you gotta, if you have them all, you gotta. If I was to replace a unit, it will be the blue boys. They will be gone, and I will probably like to get like either more support or the Android 17 LR unit. But yeah, that's the one unit that I would replace personally, because the rest are just great. Like the Ultra Instinct rotation is fantastic, and Roshi is amazing as well, and he has the revival skill to use so easily. And then there's the fact that Goku and Frieza are complete juggernauts. Like they just destroy everything there is in front of them. It's insanity. Let me go ahead and read that real quick. On the 66 summon thing, I got shafted so hard because they gave me LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Okay, well that freaking... I don't know about like how the unit holds up right now because I don't have him actually. But I've heard that he's not really good right now and he lacks a lot of ki. The thing about it though is that recently so many different legendary rares are getting an Extreme Sea Awakening that you might just like be happy to have him. To be honest, it could happen in the long run that they're gonna get an Extreme Sea Awakening and that you're gonna be happy to get them, to have him. But you know, for example, at least that one is not that bad. I think like, you know, like the probably the worst that you can get is, where is that motherfucker? Okay, there you go. These dudes are probably like the worst thing that you can see right now in the banner, and I got them twice, and that really freaking sucked because they could have been whoever else. But I feel like legendary Super Saiyan 3 Goku is not that bad. It is bad, but you know, maybe, just maybe, he will get an Extreme Sea Awakening, and then you'll be happy to have him. But these motherfuckers right here, I don't think they're gonna get it soon, and they kind of suck, to be honest. I'm hoping for a Dokkan Fest exclusive version of this unit that actually fuses into Go things, much like, you know, the Vegetos and the Gojiras that we have right now. Especially the Gojira that is coming up in December to Global. That's gonna be also very exciting to see. And I'm just like, you know, I'm super hyped about everything. And okay, hold on. But I did get the Rose on the Dragonstone version. Both like Goku Black Rose, I think that's how you say it, and also the Extreme Fi Broly, the Broly trio with Chilai and Lemo. Both of them have decided to air my stones as well. Like I don't know what I can do to actually pull them. I don't know what I have to do. But I feel like, you know, that Goku Black, it's actually pretty good. So, you know, props on that pull, to be honest. Like, congratulations, and I hope you enjoy the unit. But yeah, I don't have experience with him. I feel like he's pretty good from what I've seen in the kit. And I feel like, you know, you probably enjoy running him. He's actually really good. But yeah, and if you don't have Mighty Mask, because like the motherfucker comes up as this, you know, this is what you see when you pull them, and it really freaking sucks. But if you don't have them, I don't think you're missing out on much, to be honest. Like the only use that I've had, with them has been the Extreme Sea battle for Broly. And you got a lot of LRs. Yeah, I've gotten lucky, to be honest. The reason as to why I have so many, I'm gonna show you real quick, is, where are you, my friend? Oh, there you are. This unit right here. So what the hell happened? As I said, I started playing around 380 days ago, probably a little more. I'm probably closer to 400 days or something along those lines at this point. But this guy released in December last year or November last year, and he had a double SSR raids banner, and I really wanted him, so I went hard, and it gave me so many LRs. But him, like, I was trying so hard and he didn't like come true, and I was very happy, to be honest, because I got so many of them. And you know, I got the androids. I also, in that banner, I got Biros, I got where are you, where are you? Okay, Broly as well, and Vegeta. This Vegeta is also really good to have. And oh, Kale and Caulifla as well. And I had so many of them, and I was really happy about that. But you know, for some reason, like, I wanted to stop as soon as I got the Gohan, but Gohan didn't come true. Many of them came until like the very last multi, I was able to get him. But yeah, like, in my experience, in my opinion, if another double SSR banner comes true, then you should 100% go in and at least like do a couple of multis, maybe 3 or so, just to test your luck. But those are really good, and I feel like if you never take a risk, and if you never go ahead and try and get, you know, legendary units, then your box is not gonna be, you know, outstanding, in my opinion. I could be wrong, you know. I think that you can beat a lot of the things, a lot of the hard content with just tours, you know, transcended ultra rares, but I feel like it's better to have legendary units as well. And yeah, that Vegeta, I also tried to get him in his original banner, but he decided to again just not show up. I don't know why I don't even know how I got him in the Gohan banner, to be honest. It was so weird because I got super lucky. The one legendary unit that I want right now is, because I do have the coins, actually. I think that I can show you that, right? In the items and other. No, I cannot show you that here. Maybe in treasure. Yeah, in treasure. There you go. Okay, so I do have enough coins to actually get a new legendary unit. But I'm holding out to either Janemba, you know, the new 5 Janemba, but I probably have to wait for months. Or Super 17. Because I want that 17 for sure, and I'm a huge fan of 17, and I feel like he was okay. He was not the best in GT, but still, yeah, he was a really cool character when I watched him, so I want to get him as well. But yeah, that's the one that I'm waiting for now. So many people have told me that I should get also Turles, but you know, there's so many coins that I have right now. What I mean by that is, like, I can only afford one. I'll probably go with the one that I want because I like, and I'll probably use them. I'm so excited for the new Gogeta. Same, for sure. I feel like that's a great unit, especially because you can run them with Vegito, and I feel like that's gonna be super fun. Run STR Vegito and the new Tech Gogeta. It's gonna be incredible. It's a great rotation, and it's probably like the best rotation in the game right now in JP. So yeah, it's a fantastic unit that's coming up. I cannot wait till December. But yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and start an event at last because I've been talking too much. I enjoy talking a lot, but especially about the game, because the game is super fun. But I do want to go ahead and start something up, and you know, I'm very excited to finally complete my Super Battle Road, the last one that I have right now. Let me go ahead and pick them up if I find them. Where are you, my friend? Okay, GINYU Force. But yeah, you know, there's so many awesome things that are coming up for Global right now. Hey, okay, I'm gonna pick you. And I'm going to hope for the best, to be honest here. I don't want to lose. I want to finally defeat this. This is the objective that I have right now. This is the one thing that I'm worried about. I've been linking them up, or leveling up their links fairly recently during a couple of runs, and I've been trying to get a legendary, the legendary Great Saiyaman 1 and 2 done at last, and you know, it's been... Okay, let me see. You are super attacking, so I'm gonna go ahead and put you first. I'm gonna use... Nope, be careful. Use an Icarus, and hopefully you'll be able to tank it. Tank everything. Right now, it's 45 minutes past midnight. Yeah, I usually stream very late. I'm trying to change that, to be honest. I'm trying to like stream earlier, but also like stay up late, if that makes sense. But so far it's not been working out. Good tank. So far it's not been working out because I usually like stay super late, and I'm stubborn about it. Like, I stay up late and I don't care. Like, I shouldn't, because I have to work and all of that really boring stuff. But yeah, right now it's super late, as always. Every time that I stream, I go ahead and do it extremely late, and I do it like, even like, it's not just for Dokkan. I do it for Hotline Miami. I do it for Kakarot. I do it for a lot of other games as well. Right now for me it's 1 a.m. and 46 minutes. Yeah, you are 1 hour up ahead of me actually. But yeah, I don't know why we do this. Like, I don't know why we stay up so late, but yeah, you know, I usually like, I gotta go to school, but I still stay up. Yeah, I'm stubborn like that as well. I'm like, you know, I don't care, and I end up staying super late. Like yesterday, it was the first time that I decided to stay up, to go and sleep early. Like that was the very first time, because lately I've been doing it. Like I've not, you know, not caring a lot, and I've been playing a lot of games, and I just like, I really had a lot of fun time just streaming and playing. So that's why, you know, when I realize it's super late, I'm like, oh fuck, I fucked up again. And sometimes like I'm like, oh, I'm gonna do a quick stream of Dokkan. I'm gonna go ahead and do that, like, you know, a stream for like 30 minutes, and it ends up being like for real 2 hours, and I'm like, what the hell happened with time? But it's been really fun. I do enjoy streaming a lot, and I enjoy like talking about the game a lot, to be honest, especially with all the hype shit that's coming up. And I really cannot wait until, you know, we're doing the summons live. You know, that's gonna be hype as well. Okay, let's see what happens here. We have the buff of defense from GINYU, so we should be okay. Okay. Not as good, but it was alright. Okay, let's see. Nah, I don't know if I should use... I probably should, just in case. I hate having to wake up, because when I take a shower I lay down in the tub. The thing is, like, when I wake up, I have to go to work, right? But I'm so tired from just last night that I end up falling asleep with the, like, I hope my bosses never find this never find this video, but I just end up turning on the PC, the computer, right, where I have to work, and I just sleep for like another half an hour, or at least an hour later. And I really shouldn't do that, and I don't recommend that anybody does it, but yeah, I just end up doing it because I'm super tired. But yeah, you know, like when you take a shower and when I take a shower, I lay down in the tub. If you do end up doing that, you probably are very, very likely to fall asleep, especially if you're not down to go to school. Like I was. When I was going to school, I didn't like it. So I always arrived late. Always arrived late. There was no day in which I actually like came through at the time that I needed to be there. Okay, let's see how this one goes. Please do well. Super nice crit to have right there. School is the most boring thing humans have ever created. Like, I didn't like, because I've always been, for some reason that I don't understand, to be honest, but I've always been anti authority. Like when people told me, okay, you have to learn, I will be like, why though? You know what I'm saying? Like I will be always questioning like why the hell I needed to be at school, and why was the point of me learning what I had to learn. Which is a good mentality, by the way. Like I recommend that you always, you know, I don't know what I want to use here. If I want to use anything, I want to be sure that I win. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pick another item. And I feel like it's a good thing if you always question what's happening around you, because you shouldn't just do things because they told you like you have to do them, right? But school ends up being useful, and there's plenty of friends and plenty of good things about it. But sometimes I'm like, especially when I was going, I was like, dude, like this is enough. Like I'm done learning. I have it enough, and I don't want to do it again. And you know, I completely relate with what you're saying, because I was super done with it, especially during my senior year. You know, it's supposed to be like the coolest thing to be a senior, and I was like I'm actually done. Like I think I'm over everything that has to do with high school. So like I want to leave now. People are like, no, this is like the best time of our lives, and I'm like, yeah, like not really. And I hope that this is not my peak. Like I hope I can get over this as soon as possible and then actually live my life. And it's been fun to get out of there for sure. I do miss it sometimes, and I feel like the thing that you're gonna miss the most when you're finally done with it is your friends, for sure. But like, to tell you that I miss being in an, you know, in a classroom with a teacher that doesn't want to be there, is not something that I miss at all. It's not like the most boring thing. You have to learn about office jobs soon, and once you do that, you're gonna understand that that is the most boring thing people have ever created. But school, it's up there for sure, sometimes. Okay, not a single nut failed. That's good. I wish I could save the Dokkan attack for the next battle, actually, instead of having to use it here, but you know. I wish, like, you know, they implement that in a future update, because, you know, using a Dokkan attack when you don't need it sucks. Okay, this is the final battle, and hopefully we have it done soon. Okay, so we know there's a super attack coming. Let's see how our defense is doing, and by who's gonna make it. It's a 5 unit, so I don't have preference over who takes it, to be honest. I don't care. Okay, I do want to use an item for sure, just in case. Again, like, what I want to do is survive, and actually want to complete this as soon as possible. I hate how I have 3 advanced classes, because that means I have to do more in those classes. Yeah, like usually that's what it's entailed if you have advanced classes. I went to a high school that taught us a profession as well. So I actually I learned in high school how to do accounting, which, by the way, is not fun. This is why I'm telling you that, you know, school is not the most boring thing. The jobs that you get from school is probably like the most boring thing. Oh, sorry if this doesn't, you know, make you feel better, but that's how I've seen it so far. Hopefully, like, life changes, and you know, many good things come for my way and your way. But yeah, when you have advanced classes, and when you have things that you're supposed to be learning and that you're supposed to be knowing and doing, it becomes, you know, boring, especially when it's something that you don't like. Like, for example, when I was in school, I loved art classes and music classes. Like, those were my shit. Like, I enjoyed oh my god, so close to dying. Well, not really that close, but I enjoyed everything that had to do with, like, you know, actually doing something different and original. And there weren't enough classes about that, and on top of that, I needed to go to accounting classes and stuff like that, and it was extremely boring. And you know, I just wish, like, you could maybe pick what the hell you want to learn from time to time, because if I wanted to learn about it, you know, books and writing and creative writing and stuff like that, I feel like they shouldn't have, you know, said no to that, and instead send me to math classes. You know what I'm saying? Like, you should have like a bit of a say in what you want to learn sometimes, because, you know, let's be honest, a lot of the things that you get taught in math, you don't actually need at all, to be honest. And you know, sometimes they'll be like, oh no, you're gonna totally, you know, learn to do these equations for sure, because, you know, you're gonna need them in your life 100%. And you're like, I very highly doubt that I'm gonna need any of this And as it turns out, you actually don't a lot of the times. And I'm sounding super anti-school. I still think that you have to go through it, and I still think that you learned a lot and that you should 100% go through it. But there's always a lot to improve. And well, again, it depends on where you live, because where I lived, I had to use an uniform, and I couldn't express myself, and I couldn't dye my hair, and I couldn't have it long. It was kind of like a prison, to be honest. So this is why I'm also like super against a lot of like do this and shut up and don't actually question it. But it depends on the type of actually I feel like I'm gonna use this guy first. It depends on the type of liberty that you have when you are in school, and what your actual experience in school is. Yeah, my school let us use calculators because we're gonna do it anyway. Like, you should use calculators, because come on, like, what's the point of making you do everything manual when you know that you're gonna have computers, tablets, and phones helping you anyway in your daily life? It was insanity when people were like, oh, by the way, like, you cannot use this because you're not gonna have them in real life. And then come to find out that the technology actually caught up with everything, and technology was like, hey, dumbasses, like, you actually are gonna have a calculator in your fucking hand like daily. So you were wrong. And they're like, and they had to adapt, because like, come on, how are you gonna, oh, please don't let me die to that guy. How are you gonna just say no, don't use calculators? Like, come on, dude. Okay, please, 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 please kill. No, you're not gonna kill the guy that you're targeting. But it would have been great if you like stunned him. Okay, there's a super attack coming. Oh my god, dude. Oh, but I have another item, so I can go ahead and kill this guy for sure. And then, okay, I think we should be okay. Let's see. Your school sounds like it was extremely strict. It's because it was. Like, I had to be there from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. From Monday through Friday. And I had to also learn a profession while I was at it. I had to learn everything that I had, that you learn in high school, right? And then also learn how to do accounting, which, you probably can tell that it was hell because it was really tough. It gave me character and it gave me a profession, so I'm thankful for that. This is why I say, like, the school is something that you have to go through 100%. Like, do not skip it, drop out. But yeah, I understand the feeling of not wanting to go and not actually, like, wanting to be in school or wanting to be around the class or the classrooms or the teachers or whatever, because it can kind of suck sometimes. And it depends on the type of liberty that you have, because in my case, having to use a uniform, not wear colors, not be able to use the hair that I wanted to use, that bummed me out, and not being able to enroll in art classes and having to go through freaking accounting, that really sucked. And I always arrived late because I had to get there my way. Like, I had to take a bus, and there was no public bus or no school bus to take. So, that also made me arrive very late every single day and get in trouble every single day. But, I got through it. I hope that, thankfully, I was smart enough to get the right grades. And I'm just going to go ahead and finish this up and say that we completed. We completed an objective, that's a good thing. Finally, all the Super Battle Roads have been completed, and we have more stones at last. I have to get to my bus at 9 a.m. and my school ends at 4:15. Yeah, it's kind of the same, because the thing that you're cutting off is like 2 hours. So it's not, it's not exactly the same, but I understand, to be honest. Especially if you don't want to go. Like, if you don't want to go, it really sucks to have to go. But yeah, this is why I think that there's so many things that you can improve in the school system that many people are not trying to. But again, my best advice is to always like question things and go through it for sure. Do not drop out. But I do wonder, like, what the hell am I doing here? Why am I learning this? Who is this teacher? And is this teacher doing the right job? And is it making the thing interesting? And is this gonna help me out in the future? Those type of stuff are really important to question and to think about, in my opinion. And there you go, Bulma and Goku as well, gotten and collected. So I gotta go and use them right away, because if I don't, I'm gonna regret it for sure. This was the one that I had chosen to be. Okay. Right, there you go. 2 copies fed, and then the third one right here. And I have to go through another grind in Battle Road to actually get the 4th copy, but that's enough for now. That's enough Battle Road for now. That was the objective for today. So that's a positive thing. I do have a second one. If you read the title, I want to do a showcase for Defenders of Justice, which I think is gonna go terribly wrong because I don't know what to do with that freaking roster. But I want to go ahead and try it. So that's what we're gonna do next. I'm just gonna try and get it done.